Hello, welcome to the channel. So here is a problem for us to figure out. This is an integral problem, okay, that has limits, the lower limits and the upper limit, okay, and we are to find the area enclosed by the curve where y is equal to 1 over x squared, okay. But the very first thing we have to do in this case is to see how we can express this in index form. Okay, and let me also mention that integration is the reverse of differentiation. Okay, and the formula for integration is x raised to the power of n plus 1 all over n plus 1. All right, so this is the formula for integration. So from here, with this formula, we can apply it here, and then we get to find the value. But the first thing we have to do here is to see how we can express this in index form. And from one of the laws of indices, negative index employs reciprocal, meaning if we have a thing like this, 1 over x squared is equal to x raised to the power of minus 2. All right. With this in this form, if we have this in this form, we can easily apply this formula here, okay, and then we integrate. So having done this, we can now rewrite this to have a thing like 1 over 2, 1 over 3, x raised to the power of minus 2 the x. Okay, so in this case now, our n is minus 2. So we are going to apply this formula here. This is the basic formula. This is the formula for integration. Minus 2 is the power. Okay, so if we add 1 to the power, if we add 1 to this, okay, let's do this. X minus 2 plus 1, okay, all over n plus 1, all right? And n is minus 2, so we go minus 2 plus 1, all right? We still have the limits, okay, at the top and at the bottom. Having done this, we can go further to have a thing like x raised to the power of minus 1 all over minus 1, okay? So 1 all over 2, 1 all over 3, okay? So we have a thing like minus x raised to the power of minus 1, 1 all over 2, and 1 all over 3. So we are almost to the end of this, okay? But if the next thing we have to do now is to impute these values, the values of x, that is the limits here. We impute the value here, okay, 1 over 2 minus the value here, value of x, you know, at this point, 1 over 3, all right? So we go again to have a thing like minus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3 minus 1. Okay, so from this point, we can have a thing like minus 2 over 1 because of this negative power here. No, so we just have to take the reciprocal of this fraction. So we have minus 2 over 1 minus, the same thing happens here, okay, minus 3 over 1. So from this point, we have a thing like minus 2 plus 3. And minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. So 1 is the answer. So here is another problem, okay? And once again, we have to see how we can make this, how we can transform this into the index form. All right, so let's go again. We have a thing like this, 9, 4, x raised to the power of 1 all over 2. Okay, the square root of x is the same thing as x raised to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, now if we are to go by the formula we had earlier, or we established earlier, okay, we just have to add 1 to the power and then come again, divide all through by the power plus 1. All right, so if we do this, we would have that if we add 1 to this to the power here, we'll have that x is equal to 3 all over 2. Okay, we divide all through again, and we divide all through, and then we come again. 1 all over 2 plus 1 gives us 3 all over 2. Okay, and this is the same thing as saying, because we are dividing all through by a fraction, so this can come up and then this one comes down. So we have a thing like 2x raised to the power of 3 all over 2 all over 3. Okay, we're not forgetting the boundaries 9 and 4. So at this point, we just have to impute the values of x. Okay, 9 minus 4. All right, so this is what I mean. We have that 2 brackets 9 raised to the power of 3 all over 2 all over 3 minus 2 bracket 4 3 all over 2 all over 3. Okay, so from here now we are going to simplify further. So we have a thing like 2 times 9 raised to the power of 3 all over 2 all over 3 minus 2 times 4 raised to the power of 3 all over 2 all over 3. So from here, 9 raised to the power of 3 all over 2 is 27. So we have a thing like 2 times 27 all over 3 minus 4 raised to the power of 3 all over 2 is 8. So we have 2 times 8 all over 3. Okay, so from here we have a thing like, we have 2 times 27 gives us 54 minus 2 times 8 gives us 16 all over 3. Okay, so we have a thing like 54 minus 16 all over 3. This gives us 38 all over 3. And the final answer is 12 whole number 2 all over 3. So with this, we've come to the end of this video. Okay, you can go ahead to try other problems and see how good you are with integration. Until next time, take care.